Hello, fellow Ignitees. It is the spring equinox here in Thailand, and wow, I had like this air of spring cleaning happen in my studio, and so I just wanted to share with you my clean space. It's really fresh and aired out, so it's gonna, I hope, get me through these next couple weeks of our air cycle. So yeah, wanted to have you take a step inside. Okay, here we go. So look at that, look at all that space. And the thing I really wanted to do was get to this table because I have a lot of sacred spaces set up all around my studio and my house. But yeah, the energy just needed to be cleared. So here's one little corner. This is kind of like an inspiration board, but this is a poem my dad wrote to my mom. Look at them, they're young, they're so cute. And then yeah, my inspiration board there. I've had that for a while and kind of add things to it, take things off. And of course, Wonder Woman protecting there. This was, Jack had mentioned kind of this idea of something sacred to do each cycle. So I'm kind of keeping track here of that. And yeah, so this was the big space that feels really good to clear out because I had said it. My husband got me these beautiful crystals for Christmas. And that was right, when my dad passed. And so they had been set there for a while in the same formation. So it felt really good to just clear and kind of renew the sacred space there. There's a snake skin in there. Can you see that? Snake skin. And then the other area was just to clear this. This is another little sacred area. My children like to come over here. I had a sand tray, but it kind of kept getting so messy. I needed to take it away for a little while. So anyhow, these are some cards that I made and I flipped them over today. These are the ones I got: love, truth, and playful. Those are really great ones for the spring equinox. And put some paints away, cleared out my painting cart. Yeah, so here's my painting card. It just has kind of the colors I'm working with now in this air cycle. And this is my big mutable air piece. I don't know if that's what it's going to be called, but I think so. I don't know. But this is the mutable air canvases that I'm working on. These are both sisters pieces and the big one. And yeah, so it feels really, really good. You feel that, like all that space there. And then over here, I even freshened up the different sacred spaces I have. So I made this one right around when my dad was passing. So this is an ancestor altar. That's my grandma and my grandpa and my dad when he was a little boy. And this is my mom's mom, my other grandma. She was an artist. That was one of her prints. And a little piece I made in December. See that it says, it's not in focus, ancestor. It's in English and Thai. So I keep that up here. And then this was some water that was out in the new moon to full moon of the wolf cycle, or the wolf moon, I should say. And so I've been using some of this water to spray on my mutable air piece. So that I'm keeping up there. And then just some stones. And then this little sweet angel that this same grandma here gave to me right before she passed away. And she and I were really close. So this little angel has been with me for over 20 years, but look, its poor little wings are like been glued together and they're chipped, and look at that. But she still serves me well. And so she's here on my little ancestor shelf. And so now I've been thinking about this student you know, kind of our assignment for creating like our teaching practice, Sacred Space. And I think this is gonna be it. It's gonna be in between kind of what I have here, this like animal spirit energy and my ancestor space. And I think this is gonna be my special sacred space for working on this new part of my teaching practice. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. So yeah, here's the space. This is my cart that I use. These are all these recycled golf cart tires, and I love it because I can just like, I can take this down and I can just put it on my table over here and like film a time lapse, because I just keep this attached. And so these have been great in that this gives it height, like if I want a height, if I want a funky angle, but it's on one of these, guys, I love these IKEA carts. And so I can just move it around my space. It's so, I love it. I love these IKEA carts. I have them at my school too, but I have one here. We have a ton in the house we have more art supplies in the house. But, and this is some of my old work. It's kind of ready to be moved. I would love to kind of plant that seed. I heard you guys all talking about that in the call. I'm halfway through the group call about kind of selling your art or moving your art, which I feel like I think I'm ready to do, but I haven't done it officially yet. So anyhow, thanks for visiting my community space. This is a piece I just worked on as I was listening on my computer here to our group call in the air cycle, and a little poem of inspiration for this awesome community that's just giving me so much joy. So thank you, ladies. Thank you for that, for sharing your joy and spreading joy. And I wanted to share, I forgot one more thing. I just started posting these. I didn't make that, but I started hanging some other things for my branches. I didn't make that either, but all these one-line wire works have kind of been this week's obsession. So anyhow, I forgot to look up, and that was such a message. Actually, my big piece, it might be called Look Up. It's either going to be called Look Up or Mutable Air. I don't know yet. But anyhow, this is the other kind of, I wanted to share that there's definitely some new energy up high in the studio space too. So I just wanted to share that. And this is my little view of my neighborhood and here in Thailand, my little corner of the world. Love to see your corner of the world. Bye-bye.